Hey everyone, I'm Daniel Siletti, and this is What's Going On. And welcome to the show, everyone. I'm Daniel Siletti, and I am very happy to have 4 members of the In the Field Irish Dance group. So, guys, what are your names?
I'm MILLIGAN.
I'm MOIRA Milligan.
I'm Reed.
I'm MOLLIE Milligan.
Well, thank you for coming on the show, guys. This is an Irish dance group, and Irish dance has been around for a long time, but I'm guessing this is not the first dance experience you've all had. So, when did Irish dance first interest you? Let's start with just dance in general. Did that give you an idea to start dancing, or was it something else? How about we start with you, Edie?
Our family had done this Irish dance at a different school, and it was just a tradition that I would go to Irish dance whenever. So, when?
Probably same for me. My family been doing it for a while. I mean, like, our family's musical, dancey kind of people, but yeah, I guess it interested me in that area.
Just my roots, because I've done this other dances like tap and jazz and ballet, and then I just went into this for some reason.
Well, I've been dancing since I was 8, on and off, sort of, and I guess it's just part of the family tradition to do Irish dancing, but I'd always loved the idea of Irish dancing. I loved the competitions and stuff, and I just loved dancing.
And if you haven't guessed, 3 of these dancers here are sisters, the 3 Milligan sisters, and if I understand it correctly, you 3 didn't start with the In the Field Irish Dance group here. You started somewhere else, like you said, you were doing competitions, and you were with another school. But what made you come to this group? What made you come here, Mo?
Well, our teacher, is part of our parish, and Evie joined up, and then she said she was short on workers, so we popped up kind of like, oh, we're going to help out, and we kind of got swept into the tide and went, like, hardcore, I guess.
And Aizen, you are you? Have you been with the group for a while, or is this your first year? Or?
First year.
First year. And I suppose this is a question for all of you. How are you enjoying it? Is this like the time of your life? Is it like a show that you look forward to every week, or is it just something that, okay, Irish dance time? Well, I mean, what's your opinion on coming to Irish dance? This one
goes with the mood.
It's a mood?
Yeah, and not all the time. It's like, oh yeah, we're dancing. Other times, like, I'm sick and I have to dance now. But most of the time, I enjoy it.
It's really just like Wednesday, yes. We can go to Irish dance, I like Wednesdays because it's like there are a lot more different people, because at school they're all, the same people, and it's nice to have different people they just tend to be kinder to me, not a lot.
I mean, I'm actually in the group as well. I'm one of the 2 male people in the group, and I gotta say, not only because you guys are just so nice to be around, and I actually miss coming to Irish dance sometimes, because I have to either do work or I have to I'm doing something else, but the times I do get to come here, which is most of the time, I love Wednesdays, and I get to dance with people that I can make friends with, and so I definitely share your feelings with that. The In the Field Irish Dancers have only been around here in Concord for about 2 years, I think, and have you decided that you will stay with the group, or will you just go off and make your own schools and stuff like that? Have you made a decision to stay here, Molly?
Well, I'm going to college next year in Wyoming, so it'll be a little hard because I'll be gone when you guys are practicing and we don't do lessons during the summer.
Mm-hmm.
So I've never thought of starting my own school, but I do love Irish dancing, and like just for like St. Patrick's Day celebrations, we had one. Actually, I was out visiting this past weekend, and they had a big St. Patrick's Day party, and they had live instruments. And I just kind of was dancing Irish dance on the sidewalk, and it was just kind of natural for me to do that. But other people were so like, it kind of touched them that I was able to do that, and it just brought some beauty and like fun into the celebration. So I've always thought about like trying to keep on dancing if I can. I've never thought about starting my own school though. I don't think I'm that good.
I mean, you never know. You never know what could happen. You might start your own school, or Riverdance may come calling. You never know. Well, thank you so much for. This was like this was a short part interview because we actually will be talking to the coordinator, leader, teacher of the group, and another one of the students as well in a part two in a sort of way at some point. So I want to thank you all for coming on the show, and I want to end the show by saying I'm a big movie fan. A lot of people know this. People who have seen my other interviews know the segment. I kind of like these people about movies, but I wanted to introduce another segment where I look at a bit of a negative side of movies. And the segment is called Why? Just Why? And this is where I look at a movie and ask, why did they make this? Was there a reason to it? And a movie that came out recently was Beauty and the Beast, the remake. And I've seen the trailers, I've seen clips and stuff like that, and I asked myself, why did they make this? Because the original is a great movie. It was a Best Picture winner, and it opened the category of Best Animated Picture. And I just want to ask your opinions on: do you think that was really necessary to make a live-action remake of a classic animated film? What's your thoughts on that?
I don't know much about it, so you could ask one of them because I don't know much about the new movies.
Mm-hmm.
So Mollie and Mo probably know.
Any thoughts on why they made this?
Well, I guess if the storyline's a little different than the animated one, and they just wanted to because I guess probably they're running out of ideas.
Mm-hmm. That's what I say. Learn your lesson, Disney. Get some new ideas.
But I think it's kind of cool. I mean, the Cinderella remake was pretty good.
Yeah.
They're filming, and they're a pretty good cast, and I think they did a good job on that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know why they made it, and I don't really think it was necessary because they changed the story a little bit, but not enough to make a new movie.
Mm-hmm.
And the little live things weren't the same.
Right. Any other thoughts on it?
Well, I was super excited for it coming out because I really loved the Cinderella one. I haven't seen it yet, and I don't know if I will see it, but I did love the animated one, but I think there's just something that's different and, I don't know, exciting about a live-action movie. Like, the Cinderella was really awesome. And if you have the right people and the right cast for it, it can be really, really memorable.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think they're making it as a replacement of the one.
Right.
It's just kind of messing with a new idea of doing a live action one.
I mean, personally, I don't think I'll see it either. And I think their live action version of The Jungle Book, that was very technically well done. The effects in that were very well done. Yeah. But still, I downgraded it because it was a remake, and I just...
No, I don't want to start on it, but it wasn't just a remake. They just ruined the story.
They did. But anyway, Disney learned your lesson. Thank you guys for coming on. It's been fun, and hopefully we'll see you dance at another event somehow. Is there another event coming up where we can see you guys?
This Sunday, there's a parade in Concord.
Manchester.
Manchester. and it's really fun, and we'll be dancing there this Sunday. And on Saturday, there's some sort of event. I don't really know where, but there is we're gonna be dancing for some adults at the St. Patrick's Day party, and kids too, and they're gonna come up and I think join us dancing.
Okay, great. Well, one more time, thank you. I want to thank the In the Field Irish dancers, and stay tuned for a lot more interviews coming your way. And my name is Daniel Siletti, and this has been What's Going On.